have some interesting picks here at MSM Online.
No short less than like the fact that they're at a pretty top level, top 24 or a Wi-Fi tournament.
Yeah, like where are the Zero Suits? Where are the Wolves? Where are Shotos at? Where are like the people who are typically making top 8?
Man, you hate to see it. Only the top tiers survive with the real offline game.
Okay, so similar.
But it's also like the one.
Inferni.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's also one of those things. The fact that not a lot of players are accustomed to fighting Samus in general, because SoCal does have a nice plethora of Samuses. Like we do have a few of them, but in general, like you're not expecting to fight a Samus. That was a really good nair to read the jump out of the ledge because of the pressure he had dealt to fail.
True. We even see using a little bit of wave bounce technique to mix up the landing and where Inferni's going to land on stage, whether it's going to be platform or the actual stage. Even getting a little bit of charge along the way, but ooh, that has armor. Be careful with that one.
Yeah, you have to be careful. As soon as Plan is actually inside the pot, he does receive armor, so you have to be really, really respectful of it. That was really good. Able to cancel that into the shield. Wow, great opportunity for a shot. Once again, I'm liking the spacing.
Yeah, fails maybe using the down B, the pot, just a little bit too much. We're starting to see Inferni punish it, which is typically, that's a move that's gonna be kind of difficult to punish. Because it has the armor on it.
Mm-hmm. And of course, up throw is a kill throw for Plant. Shoutouts to HLB for teaching me that a long time ago. Okay, so far, the one thing that I see that Inferni is trying to do is shut down Fail from trying to take center stage, but that missed opportunity does let Fail kind of come back in with an air. Not enough damage, but 18% to slowly get things going.
Okay, there's an up tilt to an up air and Fail, tacking on the damage with as strong of a start that Inferni had here in game 1. You see Fail really brought it back. Now he's making the adjustments, using those falling nairs to mix up the landing and cross up Inferni. We saw him doing that quite a bit in his earlier match.
Yeah. Oh, and he caught him on the get up one. I think that's the one thing that Samus just really excels at, is just frustrating opponents' options to try to get up from the ledge and then punish accordingly. I was going to say, that's a nair.
That is, in fact, a nair, but interesting enough, like, we continue to see Fail, and this is something that he was also doing in his earlier match on stream, is that he uses his jab as an anti-air, so you'll see him, like, get sort of close to his opponent, who is shielding, and then wait for them to drop shield to bust out a nair. Or not a nair, but a jab.
Yeah, and in that situation, you do see Fail actually get hit by the charge shot. Like I mentioned earlier, it's the pot that receives armor and not... Oh, sneaky, sneaky Patui. Quite contrary to popular belief, it is a very, very, very good projectile. Honestly, you cannot sleep on it whatsoever, because even if you do hit Plan in the middle of it, that projectile will fall, and it'll still hit you.
Oh yeah, Spike Ball is definitely like one of the better projectiles in this game.
It's better than some characters. Shout out to Larry's video. My man didn't make it out of bracket, but he threw a can at Zan to show everybody Doug Hunt has got some stuff.
Oh, I missed that one. I gotta go check out that video. But there's another down B coming from Fail, and you look at this. Like, he has a % lead, he's even fishing for the kill. Back air, not enough to kill off stage, but if we see another back air land a little bit closer to the ledge, it's definitely going to be game 1.
So the reason why sometimes you might see Fail go for the poison is simply because that you can actually hide in the poisonous plant and then kind of hide what you might be doing against your opponents. It's a really good play that he's going for.
Did you see Fail use the down B like so far close to the blast zone? He stalled him out and just allowed him to just drift around the bomb, avoiding the setup that Inferni's trying to put out. Okay, that's a good amount of shield pressure. We see a little bit more projectiles coming out.
I mean, remember, this is a character that when the character initially was released, we kind of wrote him off as being nothing short of a low tier, but now we're starting to see, plants coming out the woodworks.
Yeah, definitely like a troll pick, but now, okay, avoiding the grab. That was definitely going to be enough. And a down smash, not killing it off stage, but putting Fail in a bad position. Oh, that forward air gonna get punished.
That was a pretty tough time there. I'm looking at the instant replay that I have because I have the stream with the chat on. That situation, I felt that Inferni had a really good spacing. The problem was that when he tried to read a jump, At that opportunity, that was the one time that Fail had changed his game plan to get out. So yeah.
Yeah, so Inferni does play both Samuses, Samus and Dark Samus, so I'm curious to see if we're going to see the character switch.
I think if I'm not mistaken, the only difference between Samus and Dark Samus is like a few Samus has a better a roll by 2 frames. If I'm not mistaken. That was the only difference between the two characters. Better roll by 2 frames.
You said Samus has a better roll?
Dark Samus.
Dark Samus has a better roll?
That was like the one key difference that I remember like Mewtwo King did some research on. About the difference of the two characters. But I don't know if that has changed, you know, with recent patches. I don't remember seeing too much of a change on it. I know Daisy and Peach did change with a couple patches later. But anyways, Inferni, he's definitely the one going through changes, man, because he's got 52% onto Fail.
Yeah, but remember what we saw in Game 1, you know, he had a great start in Game 1 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Fail at the moment is just stuck at the ledge.
I mean, that's kind of the way Inferni wants to keep it too. He wants to make sure this planet does not have an opportunity. But the last time we saw Fail come at the ledge like that, he came in with an air, and that's what got him the percent. And we see him do it again.
We're seeing up till actually catch Fail while he's still on the ledge with hose poking with the down B. That
angle. It's not. I mean, you have to give respect to the reach, but the angle. Wow.
That's so unfortunate. Zair came out, but instead of Zairing to the ledge, it hit Fail. Is that next level reads? Was that what that was?
That was really good, like I said, too. We saw Fail hide within the poison because you can disguise what you're going to be doing, such as going within the pot or setting up for a possible tilt or another attack. Using it like a smoke screen, so to say. Good down throw into forward air, pretty much putting himself at the ledge here.
Okay, forward air is going to get punished by a dash attack, and now here comes the reach.
Back throw. This allows Inferni to go for a charge shot opportunity, looking for the setup here, but he doesn't get the timing on the shot.
Yeah, in fact, Inferni's been using similar timing in that setup. I think, you know, Fail really has a read on it now. I don't think we've seen it actually connect since like the first half of Game 1.
Yeah, that was close encounters, man. No fear in the face, just a full charge shot, enough to deal shield damage and read out the out of shield option.
Okay, more spike balls at the ledge. So dangerous because the bounce can, in fact, cover above the ledge and then bounce like to the ledge hang area.
Yeah.
Oh, scoop and Fail right out of that poison cloud.
Oh, that was really good. He kind of stopped himself a little bit, like you said. Scooped him out of the poison cloud, but he didn't overextend. He kind of just waited a little bit. And I feel like both players are doing a really good job of like, if you want to come at me off stage, you have to fight something. And in this case for Fail, he's making sure he's going for that reach within the plant. Of course, plant does extend his hurt box when he tries to go for that.
Yeah, we know a lot of players like to abuse the armor on that move, but I think it's only the pot that actually has the armor.
Yeah, 18% of armor, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. Oh, a spike ball at the ledge.
You gotta pay respect to it, man. I'm telling you, it's such a great projectile. Forward air, not enough. 159 though, but he's got himself the ledge to work with. Can Inferni bring out the stock to possibly put him in even stocks here? But once again, I think that's one thing he was slowly accounting for is the fact that Fail might be coming back with a nair out of the stage again.
Yeah, Fail taking his time to make it back to stage, but still gets caught by the charge shot. Oh, look at that. Trading projectiles. Pretty much even percent for both players.
Nice.
Okay, good. Zair covers the entire platform.
Oh, and the up tilt too. And wow, he shut down any opportunity Inferni had coming out the platform.
Wow, and there's that smoke screen technique you were just talking about.
Yeah,
more trades coming from these players.
Yep. Inferni kind of slowly bringing himself back on 111% here. Kind of spaced himself a little bit. I respect it too, because he knows if he had went a little bit too close, he would have lost it there. Oh, he's got to watch himself on the landing. I was going to say, going for that up air, pretty scary stuff. Cancels the shot into a jump.
Yeah, Another forward air connecting for Inferni, and now here's the ledge pressure. Down smash, not going to catch anything. We see no rolls coming from Fail.
Slowing the patient game, but unfortunately a slip up. Probably of the hand or of the mind. And Fail looking to take that over Inferni. I'm sorry, dude. Every time I look at this tag, I keep thinking of Guy Fieri. So maybe, but it's Inferni. But yeah, nonetheless, Fail will take that over Inferni 2-0 with an impressive plant play. Looking to set Lumbre free of another Samus he might have to fight.
So, yeah, I mean, I think Fail's just one win away from advancing to winners finals.
Yeah. Of course, now that Inferni is now seeing himself in the winners finals side of the bracket, Lumbre now has to fight against Rhino Dude. Looking at the losers side, unfortunately, Jump City did not make out of losers round 1. Forza on the Shulkman, from what I'm looking at, seems to have beaten Jump City with a 2-0. Mariguas, the Palutena, did beat Ronnie Ann 2-0. A little bit of an update. Right now, Carafox is 1-1 against Waka.
Oh, that sounds like a good match. Oh, looks like Walker just took it 2-1. Oh, but here we go. Game 3. Fail versus Inferni. And look at that. We got the switch. We see Samus coming out.
Yeah.
Man, a good amount of up airs. Just chaining them together. And we go another double up air.
But like you mentioned earlier, right? Like the first 2 games, they started great for Inferni. And then slowly Fail started to adjust his game plan and then move around. I mean, even though Inferni did get hit by that charge shot, he's still bringing in some percent with the Patui.
Okay, the bomb does connect to Fail, but it's not enough to break the armor. Another down P from Fail.
All right, looking like Inferni slowly having a lead here, but Fail going to immediately stop, trying to make an attempt to stop in here. 4-3 to get him off the stage. This is really good for Fail too, because even though he may not have the lead here, he's doing a really good pressure to stop Inferni from coming back on the stage. I mean, the shield damage and the stun that he kind of had there from the Patui was good enough to put Fail out of a situation where he can set himself up for the pot. Okay, slowly avoiding that one.
It's true, we're approaching with the forward air, but Fernie still, trying to maintain his lead. Gets clipped by another down B from Fail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good positioning from Fernie's trying to take. We'll see him post up beneath the platform, which really eliminates the Patui.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Come from a specific angle.
Yes. Down smash, and that is enough to take it here. And Inferni finally with the first, I would pretty sizable lead he's gotten here of the night so far against Fail. Usually when he's gotten a lead, it's only for a matter of seconds, and Fail quickly just close it down. But now Inferni with a little bit of breathing space here at the edge. Once again, setting himself up for great spacing and almost the downer, but not enough.
Okay, getting clipped by the bomb, and now using the copter to make it back to ledge. Okay, we see that same trap coming out from Inferni again. The down B into down smash to cover roll options. But Fail's not falling for it.
Yeah. I mean, it almost makes you seem like, Fail is particularly only a Wi-Fi. I don't know any of this. It's the first time I've seen Fail, but the one thing when you are playing Wi-Fi is you're going to have to get used to fighting Samus for sure, and Fail is definitely demonstrating what to do.
And there's that down B again. Ooh, okay, getting hit with the charge shot.
Forward air, and that'll do it here. And Inferni finally with a point on the board. 2-1 to score.
It's true. Like, Samus was the pick. You got to pick the bounty hunter.
Yeah. I mean, the original. She may have a copy, man, but there's only one real original, and of course that's why Samus is the bounty hunter of the space. to bounty hunter that all space pirates here, but
so we're gonna have Fail's counter pick now. Curious
Yep.
to see what he's gonna pick.
CEO Mo's. There is no tournament tomorrow, but we'll see how things go. Of course, you guys can always follow the official 2G Gaming Twitter on, of course, the tag 2G Gaming on Twitter for any more tournament online tournament announcements. All right, game 4 here. Fail versus Inferni. Sorry, Inferni.
Okay, good charge shot. Seeing good amount of damage coming out from Inferni on Fail. Oh, there's the gentleman, the 1-2-3. Like I was saying, we haven't really seen Fail abuse the jab from a Piranha plant in these last couple games compared to his other games.
Yeah. It's been more of him like trying to find an aerial or slowly pot armor to actually trying to get in. And it's also because like he knows he's not in Samus' face for that much, because he's kind of trying to play the zoner game with the zoner, with a character that's kind of a little bit of the mid-range. Really good up smash out of the shield. You have to be very careful because it does a lot of knockback, but not only that, plant kind of goes into a small low profile to avoid a lot of damage. Once again, using the smoke screen. I would say the poison screen at this point.
That's true. I see Patui coming into play again. As soon as you see that spike ball come out, you really have to be aware of the position that it's taking. Even just used for trades, it's still going to go into Fail's favor as he has the stock advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, going for the cross up nair.
That was a really good attempt too with an up tilt as well. I think that's the one thing that Fail has slowly like breached into his game plan, is that he knows when Inferni kind of wants to push from the air. Plant has really great anti-air options like up tilt, up smash, Patui being one of them. But speaking of being, having anti-air options, I mean, let's talk about push away options here, because that forward air was looking to push Piranha Plant away.
Yeah, pushed him really far away. In fact, took his stock. Here we go. Now we see an up air into the screw attack.
Yeah, 35% onto Fail, 124 to Inferni. Slowly kind of caught in the poison gas, but he's not panicking just yet. But unfortunately, he has to account for that back air. Really, really powerful. If you guys know how Zelda hits, think of that back air in the same vein. As you would see Zelda's forward air.
Oh, tricky play from Fail. Saw him run off stage and then do the down B. Like, we're starting to see some techniques from both players that haven't really been utilized in the first couple games. Starting to see more ledge regrabs coming out from Inferni. Ooh, trying to reach with the down B again. Fail able to sneak in another back air.
I'll try to cross up with an air, down throw forward air. 99% here. He does have one more stock to deal with if he's able to finally get this one out here. Once again, I think that's the one thing that Inferni kind of has to hold his ground here, is he has to understand Fail loves to come out of the ledge with a neutral air.
And there's the jump option again into drag down nair, trying to mix up and convert into either an up tilt or mix up his opponent.
Up throw?
The up throw is going to take the stock. What? Oh, okay.
It's a lot of damage from Plant. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is a character we wrote off as being nothing short of low tier, but now we're starting to see Plant as a possible, really solid high tier with a lot of great, anti-meta plays and characteristics.
Yeah, I know that the up throw is a kill throw for Piranha Plant, but I'm just still surprised that typically the game will recognize when it's a kill. We didn't get a critical hit on that. It was just, yep, you're out of here.
Fortunately, man, that's the way things go sometimes.
Yeah, well, congrats, Fail, advancing to winners finals and getting 10 KOs along the way. Hey, look at that.